TLC announces new season of 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, meet the 8 new couples and watch the Season 8 trailer. A new season of TLC's 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days premieres next month with 8 new geographically challenged couples hoping to turn their long-distance relationships into happily ever afters. While the upcoming season will feature a lineup of all new couples, fans can look forward to seeing a familiar face in the cast, as well as a franchise first as one legally married couple meet on camera for the very first time. Yes, really. Meet the Season 8 couples below. Fresh off her appearance on 90 Day, Hunt for Love is 32-year-old Miami real estate agent Elise, who is preparing to meet her boyfriend of 5 months, 39-year-old Joshua, a yacht broker from Sydney. While Elise and Josh are embracing their whirlwind romance, which began on Instagram, Elise is bringing a history of broken engagements to the relationship, and both she and thrill-seeking Josh must deal with friends who are skeptical of the couple's pairing. Making a memorable franchise debut in the upcoming season are Jovan and Annalyn, both 38, who are already legally wed, but meeting face-to-face for the very first time. Annalyn and Jovan's 6-year online romance began on Filipino Cupid, and the two ultimately tied the knot in a virtual wedding during the pandemic. This season, viewers will watch as the husband and wife, finally, meet in person and begin to navigate the different expectations they have regarding money, lifestyle, and gender roles, all of which make their IRL husband and wife experience even more complicated than they imagined. Like many 90 Day Fiancé love stories, Laura and Birkin's romance began on social media. After a few short weeks, 47-year-old Laura, a fun-loving and active romantasy novel enthusiast, and 26-year-old Birkin, who is described as quiet and philosophical, were already discussing marriage. Unfortunately, the twosome are facing a 20-year age gap, as well as doubters in the form of Laura's parents. Oh, and Laura's best friend Michael might be secretly in love with her. So there's that. Sheena, 40, and Forrest, both 32-year-old virgins, are finally meeting in person after 7 years of long-distance dating. While Sheena has spent countless hours watching Forrest's daily life through his home security cameras, she and Forrest are more than ready to connect in person. Unfortunately for Forrest and security cam-loving Sheena, Forrest's parents are tagging along on his trip to investigate the red flags, specifically those involving Sheena's mysterious family. Lisa is a 51-year-old woman with a color romantic history who is ready to fly across the world to meet 39-year-old Daniel, a Nigerian man she met on social media. While Daniel doesn't know it yet, the woman he fell in love with has been married 5 times and has been living as a lesbian for the last 21 years. Between the uncertainty that Daniel and his conservative family will not accept her past and the questions swirling about money and trust, Lisa's romance with Daniel may be over before it really begins. Aviva, 26, is traveling to Belize to meet her rapper boyfriend Stig, 30, following a 2-year online connection that began with a social media video. While Aviva is ready to settle down with her stage-performing beau, Stig's public persona comes with a lot of rumors, causing Aviva and those close to her to doubt whether the rapper can hack it in a real relationship. Emma, 28, met Ziad, 27, on an international dating app, where she was quickly swept up by his charm. While Emma is heading to Morocco with the hope that Ziad will put a ring on her finger, she's yet to tell him that she was previously engaged to another Moroccan man. In the upcoming season, viewers will watch as Emma begins to suspect that Ziad may be keeping some secrets of his own, causing her to question the legitimacy of their love story. Rick, a 52-year-old, jack-of-all-trades, and divorced single father, believes he's found the woman who can complete his family, and Trisha, a 25-year-old midwife from Madagascar. Although the seemingly happy couple have been planning a future together, trust issues remain after Trisha recently ghosted Rick, causing their in-person relationship to get off on a bad note. The new season of 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, premieres Sunday, December 7th on TLC. Watch the Season 8 trailer below. Trust issues. 90 Day Fiancé star spied on with security cameras. Can long-distance relationships go the distance? That's the big question in the latest season of 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days. The trailer for the TLC series just dropped, introducing us to 8 Americans who travel abroad to meet their partners for the first time. Challenges abound for the couples. From cultural differences to trust issues, like the ones in Forrest and Sheena's relationship. Forrest casually drops in the trailer that though they've never met in person, Sheena can observe him 24/7 thanks to the security cameras set up around his home. That's a healthy way to start a relationship. So is learning about secret debts, lingering feelings for exes, including wanting a baby with them, and commitment issues as people travel thousands of miles to places like Turkey, Madagascar, Morocco, Belize, the Philippines, Nigeria, and Australia. If I'm not willing to take a risk for love, then what am I willing to take a risk for? One of the hopeful romantics asks. Meet the rest of the couple below and tune into 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days on December 7th on TLC. Legally married yet meeting for the first time. Jovan and Annalyn's 6-year online romance began on Filipino Cupid and culminated in a virtual wedding during the pandemic. Now, for the first time, the couple is preparing to meet in person. But with strong personalities and very different expectations around money, lifestyle, and gender roles, their first in-person chapter as husband and wife may be far more complicated than they ever imagined. After 2 years of online connection sparked by a social media video, Aviva is finally taking the leap, traveling to Belize to meet her boyfriend Stig, a famous rapper known to his fans as Stig the Artist, for the first time in person. Aviva is ready for forever, but Stig, ever popular with the ladies, has a constant swirl of rumors around him, causing Aviva and those closest to her to doubt whether he can fully commit. With trust issues looming, can their love survive the spotlight? Laura and Birkin's whirlwind romance began on social media, and after just a few short weeks, they were already talking about marriage. She's a fun-loving and active romantasy novel enthusiast, and Birkin is quiet and philosophical with a mysterious past. Laura's doubters include her parents, worried she's making a mistake, and her best friend Michael, who might be secretly in love with her. Despite all that, plus a 20-year age gap, Laura is risking it all for love. Emma met Ziad on an international dating app and was quickly swept up by his charm. Now, she's flying to Morocco determined to leave with a ring on her finger, but she's hiding a past engagement to another Moroccan man. And Emma may not be the only one keeping secrets, as Ziad's behavior sparks doubts, making her question whether their love story is really what it seems. After 7 years of long-distance love, and Sheena watching Forrest's daily life through his home security cameras, the couple, both virgins, are finally meeting in person. But with Forrest's parents joining the trip to investigate the red flags, especially around Sheena's mysterious family, their long-awaited reunion may be more tense than romantic. Rick is a jack-of-all-trades and a divorced single dad who believes he's finally found the right woman to complete his family, Trisha, a fiery midwife from Madagascar. They've been planning a future together, but trust issues loom large after Trisha recently ghosted him, leaving their in-person relationship off to a rocky start. Lisa, a spontaneous, open-hearted woman with a colorful romantic history, is ready to fly across the world to meet Daniel, a Nigerian man she fell in love with after he reached out to her on social media. But Lisa is keeping a big secret. She's been married 5 times and has spent the last 21 years living as a lesbian. Unsure whether Daniel and his conservative family will accept her past, and with questions swirling about money and trust, Lisa's shot at love this time could be her most explosive yet. Elise, a glamorous Miami real estate agent, met Joshua, a yacht broker from Sydney, through Instagram. 5 months later, they're finally meeting in person. But with Elise's history of broken engagements and her resolve not to disappoint her family again, combined with Josh's thrill-seeking lifestyle and friends on both sides sounding alarms, this whirlwind romance could end in smooth sailing or a spectacular wipeout. 90 Day Fiancé, the other way. Matthew's mom brings Greta to tears. In this exclusive sneak peek at 90 Day Fiancé, the other way, Greta gets emotional in front of Matthew's family. 90 Day Fiancé, the other way, airs Mondays at 8/7C on TLC. 90 Day Fiancé. Jasmine gives update on bringing sons to the U.S. and their relationship with Matt. Before Jasmine Pineda met Gino Palazzolo and moved to the United States to be with him, she was married and had 2 children. The 90 Day Fiancé star shares sons Juance and JC with her first husband in Panama. Since 2023, Jasmine has been living in the U.S. following the approval of her K-1 visa, but her boys are still back in her home country. She has since made it her mission to bring Juance and JC to the States and gave Swan an update on the status of that process ahead of the 90-day Fiancé. Happily ever after? Season 9 tell all. That is something I am working out on my own to bring my children, she revealed. Given the fact that I'm not a citizen, I'm just a permanent resident, it's making things a little bit harder, but it's possible. I just got an immigration lawyer that is helping me through that process. It might take time, but I hope that eventually I will be able to be reunited with them. Earlier this year, Jasmine gave birth to a third child, a daughter named Matilda, with Matt Brennisterianu. The pair's romance began when Jasmine and Gino decided to open their marriage amid issues in their relationship. Matt has yet to meet JC and Juance in person, but Jasmine told us he still has a relationship with her boys. It's not that deep because it's just through video calls, she explained. Everything has to be done through the phone. But yes, they have conversations, and they're starting to bond in a certain way. But I don't want to put any pressure on any end, on Matt or my boys. I just let it flow, and it's flowing naturally in a very good way. It makes me happy. Jasmine, Gino, and Matt will all come face to face during the Happily Ever After. Tell All, the first part of which will air on Sunday, November 9th. 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 9, Sundays, 8/7C TLC. TLC sets return of 90-Day Fiancé before the 90 days. The new season will feature 8 Americans, including Elise from 90 Day, hunt for love, hoping to make their long-distance relationships a lasting commitment. The cast travels to international destinations such as the Philippines, Belize, Turkey, Morocco, Madagascar, Nigeria, and Australia. 90-Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days is produced by Sharp Entertainment, a part of Sony Pictures Television, nonfiction for TLC. 90-Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, returns December 7th on TLC. TLC's hit reality series 90-Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days returns with a brand new season. 8 Americans are once again risking everything for love. In this latest chapter of 90-Day Fiancé, the search for romance spans continents and cultures. The long-running franchise remains one of TLC's most popular reality shows. Hopeful romantics leave their homes, jobs, and comfort zones to chase love across the globe. This season takes viewers from the Philippines and Belize to Morocco, Madagascar, Nigeria, and Australia. The couples are chasing genuine connections while facing life-changing challenges. The emotional stakes are higher than ever. Each 90-Day Fiancé couple must navigate culture clashes, family doubts, secret pasts, and trust issues. Every moment could make or break their chance at lasting love. Meet the new 90-Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days couples. Jovan, 38, Alabama, and Annalyn, 38, Philippines. After 6 years of long-distance romance, and even a virtual wedding, this 90-Day Fiancé couple is finally meeting in person. The moment feels like a dream come true. However, strong personalities and big differences in values may test their relationship early on. Their first days together as newlyweds could be more complicated than either of them expected. It's another reminder that love on TLC's hit reality series can be as unpredictable as it is emotional. Aviva, 26, Arizona, and Stig, 30, Belize. Aviva is heading to Belize to meet her boyfriend Stig, a rapper known as Stig the Artist. Their 90-Day Fiancé romance is finally moving from video calls to real life. Still, fame and rumors may bring tension. Both face trust issues that could threaten their new beginning. On TLC's hit reality series, love rarely runs smoothly, especially under the spotlight. Laura, 47, Washington, and Berkan, 26, Turkey. Their social media romance escalated quickly from DMs to marriage talks within weeks. This 90-Day Fiancé storyline follows Laura and Berkan as they navigate a 20-year age gap, skeptical parents, and even a best friend who might have feelings of her own. For fans of TLC's reality hit, Laura's trip to Turkey could turn into one of the season's most emotional journeys. Emma, 28, California, and Ziad, 27, Morocco. Emma has big hopes for a proposal, but she's hiding a secret of her own, an engagement to another Moroccan man that didn't end well. Now part of the 90-Day Fiancé journey, Emma's story takes another twist as Ziad's behavior raises new questions. making her wonder if their connection is as real as it seems. On TLC's hit reality series, trust can be just as fragile as love itself. Forrest, 32, Oregon, and Sheena, 40, Philippines. After 7 years apart, this long-distance 90-day fiancé couple, who've both saved intimacy for marriage, are finally meeting in person. But when Forrest's parents tag along to check for red flags, romance takes a back seat to family tension. On TLC's popular reality series, love comes with surprises no one sees coming. Rick, 52, California, and Trisha, 25, Madagascar. Rick believes Trisha is the one, even though she ghosted him before their first meeting. Now part of the 90-day fiancé journey, he's traveling to Madagascar to find out if their fiery connection still has a spark. As fans of TLC's reality hit know, love can be unpredictable when it spans oceans and time zones. Lisa, 51, Pennsylvania, and Daniel, 39, Nigeria. Lisa has lived a bold life, 5 marriages and 21 years as a lesbian, but she's keeping that part of her story from Daniel and his conservative family. With money and trust already in question, their reunion could be the season's most explosive. Elise, 32, Florida, and Joshua, 39, Australia. Fresh from 90 Day Hunt for Love, Elise is meeting Joshua, a yacht broker from Sydney, for the first time after months of Instagram chemistry. Between her past heartbreaks and his party lifestyle, it's all or nothing for this globe-spanning day fiancé. Kimberly Rochelle pregnant with new BF. My congratulations to 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way Season 5 clairvoyant Kimberly Rochelle as her boyfriend Mikkel just announced she is pregnant. Cal, to our family and friends, we're having a baby S. Mikkel wrote on Facebook, she's currently 10-11 weeks along, and we're excited to finally share our news, he added. Mikkel tagged 52 friends and family members and shared a link to the couple's baby registry. Kimberly appeared to be dating, or at least traveling with, another man named Craig earlier this year. The first public photo I could find of Kimberly and Mikkel together was posted in May. So it appears they have been together for at least 6 months. Based on their social media posts, Kimberly and Mikkel have been road tripping up and down the United States in a very unreliable vehicle since they met. Their photos and videos include lots of camping, hiking, fishing, taroting, and touristing. Oh, and car repairs. Mikkel and Kimberly do have some things in common. He is an aspiring poet, just like Kimberly. Mikkel is also very outspoken with his opinions, just like Kimberly. Below are a couple of his Facebook posts addressing misogyny and the 2024 presidential election. Kimberly and Mikkel now in Alabama. Based on Mikkel's pregnancy announcement, it looks as though the couple's road trip may have been put on pause. We're in Alabama right now and just working out things as we get ready for this new chapter, he wrote. The couple's baby registry lists their location as Muscle Shoals, Alabama. 90 Day Fiancé viewers may recall that Kimberly was living in Muscle Shoals with her dad and stepmom just prior to leaving for India to marry TJ. Kimberly and TJ. After a very volatile relationship with numerous viral TV moments, Kimberly and TJ finally broke up for good late last year. Bye forever. TJ began a September 2024 Instagram caption for pictures of Kimberly and TJ that had been torn in half. TJ expressed frustration at Kimberly for tearing up the photos, then moved on to expressing his frustration at Kimberly for how she has treated him. You never appreciated the things I did. God knows how much I did just to make you happy, but eventually it's proved you can never be satiated. Never. Soon after making the post, TJ deactivated his Instagram account. The day after TJ shared the photo and his caption, Kimberly did an Instagram live in which she explained some of their issues prior to the split. Kimberly claimed there was one altercation that included physical violence between the two. According to her, she was trying to usher TJ out the door during one incident when he got angry and he turned around and punched me in the face. Kimberly reciprocated. I'm not like that to take that kind of sh*t, she said. I punched his ** back, and he hasn't hit me since. There were a lot of details shared by Kimberly during her 77+ minute live stream. You can read our previous article for a full recap. It's unknown if Kimberly and TJ have legally divorced. Update: Kimberly's Instagram posts. After Mikkel made the public pregnancy announcement, Kimberly shared several text graphics in her Instagram story that may or may not be linked to people's reactions to her pregnancy. "Removed a bunch of followers today," she wrote in the first story post. "If you aren't following me anymore, please don't follow me again." Kimberly followed that post with another message to those who refused to forget she was on 90 Day Fiancé the other way. "If you're still obsessed with what did on a television show over 2 years ago, I highly suggest you get a life," she wrote, adding the hashtag #ChaosQueen hashtag. A few hours later, Kimberly shared these updates. 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, Season 8 couples revealed which Hunt for Love stars joining. When one 90 Day Fiancé show ends, another begins. On November 5th, TLC revealed the 7 couples of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days Season 8. And there's a familiar face for those who watched Hunt for Love. The new season will premiere on Sunday, December 7th. In Season 8, 8 Americans looking to settle down will leave everything behind to travel to places like the Philippines, Belize, Turkey, Madagascar, and more in hopes of finding a lasting commitment. These couples are taking the ultimate chance on love, but they're challenged by distance, doubt, and deep cultural divides. They all want these virtual romances to evolve into real-world relationships. There's one woman who's been married 5 times and has been living as a lesbian. One couple has a nearly 20-year age gap. There's also a set of virgins amongst the cast. Remember Elise from the 90 Day spin-off Hunt for Love Season 1? After her romance with Carlo didn't work out, she's pursuing a relationship with Joshua, who is from Sydney, Australia. They met on Instagram, and she's headed across the world to test their connection. Meet the full Season 8 cast below.